Hey Future Car Buddy Fighters, my name's Buddy Jacoby's here. We're talking about the climax of Future Car Buddy Fight Ace, which I kind of wanted to just mess around with. But the reason is I'm recording and hopefully going to be getting the video up today on the episode because we got new information from Korokoro later this week and some brand new stuff we need to talk about. So first off, Spring Fest, all the way back before we had the Korokoro and the Climax arts, we basically had them quote-unquote leaked as basically artwork in the Playmask because Bushiroad put these out for their official licenses, officially licensed events. Same for Vanguard and White Shorts, their games that they have regionals for. So Spring Fest is going to be a 3-on-3 team. You can check out the Bushiroad website for the rules and stuff yourself. But the most important thing was the artwork. And we basically had the same Climax repeat of X, where you had the two different sides of clashing together with all the buddies and people and whatever, as you see right here. And I've got to say it looks pretty cool, and I want to talk about some of the sides and stuff from what we've seen on the episode. So first off, I'm recording this at the date for January the 18th. So actually, some episodes have gone by, and I haven't seen the Light one yet because I'm recording this before it. But we do know, obviously, that Light's an undercover police officer, and he's going to be using Curse Dragon. So he is on Yuga's side, and we see that with Gale on his side as well. Something that I feel like is really confusing as well is, what's her name? Gavriel and, I'm forgetting her name for some reason. Eden's buddy. So she's not Lost Rise, but yet she's supposed to be on Rama's side, or at least on Rama's side in the artwork. And this really confused us at first, and I'm still confused after seeing the episode because we're still not sure whose side she is on. I cannot speak. And either she is going to be playing a crucial part in this, or either she's going to be on the sides. Maybe she's just going to join Yuga's gang and just, be there. And also, we haven't seen a lot of the other characters. Like, we haven't seen Emma, we haven't seen Amaterasu, Miko, Mel, Banjo, Mamoru. We haven't seen those characters for a while. So, yes, they've kind of been in filler here and there, but really the only ones we really see is Miko and Amaterasu, because they're always at the shop, and that's like a common setting for the show. Anyways, going on, I really think that we're going to be seeing more rival pairs, and while we do have a lot of the reveals for Dark Venom Dragons, actually all of them now since the set for the Climax dropped, apparently that is going to be the rival to Light. We don't know how that's going to go. They don't really seem to have too much support at the moment, but they seem like a really good mill deck, so you can check out Buddy Spoiler and see those cards for yourself. But yeah, I think we're definitely be having a rival pair of Darkness Dragon Mode, so Light, and then another villain who's likely going to work for Ranma or just be his own person. And then also we have some English names as well, so yeah, we also got confirmation for all of that, translations and stuff like that, and the Buddyfight News also put this out for the January issue. Okay, so moving on, I wanted to try and attempt to guess, and also, by the way, I forgot to mention this as well, because this is also really important. We also got information that Set 4 is going to be coming out for Ace, and this isn't like some new code, it's still Ace, so I'm assuming Ace is going to be going on for quite a lot of time, or at least the first season, before things really change up. At least probably 60 episodes, or at least the sets are definitely going a lot longer than we thought, because usually it goes up to 3 or 4, and then afterwards you have Climax. It's kind of weird that the Climax is before, and I feel like it's hinting at something, like a big change or something drastically is going to shift within the anime. So I'm looking really forward to that. What does that even mean? I'm really looking forward to that, and that's definitely going to be interesting. We also have Note, who's Buddy Sync. We also have a Lost Rise form and is an SP in the Ranma Climax set, so we know Note's going to be on Ranma's side. Somehow that's going to happen later in the anime. So that's kind of a spoiler. But anyways, let's try and predict some 3 random things real quick. So first off, I feel like Ace has really been focusing on tragedy. We've seen a lot of things between friendships, between blah blah blah, and honestly some of it is cheesy, but it's really relatable and really simple, and I like that, and still looks into some darker themes if you want to think it that way, and they're not really censoring things as much, even though that's not really a thing with Buddyfight. Anyways, I think that they're going to throw some kind of tragedy or some kind of final boss on top of Vanity, but after seeing Set 4 and new stuff coming after the Climax set, it feels like that's not going to happen. It feels like Ace wants to do something new and refreshing and just throw it at us, and I think I really love that, and that's really showing in the growing popularity of Buddyfight within Ace, especially after X, which was pretty bad. All-Star Fight kind of got it going, and Ace has really picked Buddyfight up and is definitely helping out. So I think that'd be something interesting. Maybe someone who's more powerful than Vanity. I mean, we know about the deities and the gods, but then who are their counterparts to that? Like, we know we have evil deities and stuff like that, and people want to destroy the Buddyfight universe. So maybe expand on that. Maybe do something different. Maybe throw in some giant evil god or someone crazy like that who can rival Garga, or maybe even stronger than Vanity. Maybe Vanity was just his henchman all along. Something kind of crazy like that. Okay, so here's another thing, a new villain. Now, this kind of goes off the first point that I made, but basically someone completely new who's going to come in, and we know Ace is constantly going to be introducing new characters and mechanisms and decks. Basically taking people are comparing it older decks and then making them better, or just turning them into something new, which I think is pretty cool. And especially with some of the Ace decks being pretty budget, and honestly they're not too expensive, a lot better than X for sure. It's really easy to get into the game, and hopefully they'll be introducing new people. But I feel like there has to be another bigger villain. Ranma's kind of just I feel like he's going to come back to Yuga eventually. It doesn't really feel like Ranma's the top villain anymore. He kind of feels like he's been pushing down there, like he's slowly coming back. And it kind of feels like he's almost turned into a pushover of sorts, but he still has Vanity's power. He just feels a little underwhelming, and we've seen him for such a long time. So I feel like something's going to change up there. Maybe someone new's going to come in and reassure Ranma of how something horrible happened to him and that Yuga deserves it or something like that. I don't know. But I feel like something new like that would be really interesting. But also, I feel like Eden is going to play a bigger role, as I mentioned earlier. Just imagine Eden revealing herself to be the deity of judgment after Vanity is defeated by Yuga, and then proceeds to kill Vanity, breaking Ranma's heart, revealing a plan that deities are waging war against another universe, and then we're just thrown all into it, and everyone's mind are just blown, and that actually be pretty insane. But anyways, based on that, I feel like Ace is just going to do something different, and I want to hear your opinions on it. Hopefully I get this video out in time. Sorry if it's a little bit lazy in the editing department. It's just that exams are coming up for me, so I kind of want to just get this out and then focus specifically on that. So then, yeah, Buddyfight episode, studying, and then back to whatever YouTube decides to do. Also missed a lot of January and February videos, and apparently January is supposed to be the dead month of ads, but I'm still going to try and upload anyways. And again, I really do want to say sorry for not uploading and not getting up the stuff that I promised, like the tutorial vid. I'll definitely be getting it done sometime where I just, have more time on my hand. So yeah, I think it's really cool to see stuff like this. We could also see a possibility of, Vanity just living in peace and becoming good. But I don't really see that happening, because the whole premise behind Lost World is that they're just monsters that don't get along with everyone else. They just want destruction. They just want to go out there and cause horrible things, if you want to say it that way. That's their reason for living, their purpose. It's kind of like one of those things where they have to balance, and maybe angel dragons or something could be their counterforce. But it seems like from the new episode that somehow Vanity's evolution was tied with Garga's, and that really confused me as well. Maybe they're half and halves. That would be interesting to see Garga and Vanity be halves of the same deity. So yeah, we've already seen new evolutions for Garga as well. We know what's gonna happen in the anime. It's always gonna happen with the main characters. But anyways, that's really cool, and I definitely like to see what you guys have to think. Again, you can check out the Buddyfight Ace anime on Crunchyroll or on YouTube. And yeah, have a great day. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Do well on your exams, tests, school. Just do the best that you can and keep on buddy fighting. So I'll see you guys later.